One of my favorite parts about cozy gaming is the opportunity to escape my real life and engage in some activities that I don't regularly get up to. In particular, for me, being someone that lives in New York City and is always kind of confined to my same apartment walls, I don't get to experience nature as much as I want to. Specifically, I also have never had a green thumb, though I really wish I could keep a plant alive. I can't even keep a cactus alive in real life. So anyway, it's no secret that one of my favorite genres of cozy gaming are cozy games that have to do with nature. Whether it be games where you get to nurture your own garden, games where you go camping, maybe even games where you collect some adorable little frogs. These are all things that I love and give me joy and are relaxing to me, but they're not things I'm actively doing in my real life. And if you're like me and you want to experience nature even when you're not able to in your real life, today I've compiled a list of some cozy games that are very nature inspired. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Payton. It is nice to meet you, it is nice to see you, and welcome to the corner. Today's video is going to include a list of a variety of nature-inspired games, all kind of looking at nature differently. They're not all going to be gardening, they're not all going to be camping-based. They're going to be a little bit of everything. Today's list is going to feature 5 games that you could play right now and 5 games that are upcoming that you can get really excited about and wishlist. Before we get into it, please be sure to click the lovely little like button as well as subscribe for more cozy, chaotic content. And if you want to see me play cozy games live, I live stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays over here on YouTube and over on Twitch. Okay? Let's get into the nature games. This portion of today's video has very kindly been sponsored by Nacon and Daredrop. So thank you so very much for sponsoring this portion of the video. I am really excited to tell you about this first game, which definitely inspired this entire video. This game is called Garden Life, a Cozy Simulator. Garden Life, a Cozy Simulator is a cozy and relaxing gardening game in which you create your dream garden in a peaceful, colorful world. The game will mainly center around the idea of planting and nurturing your garden based off of real-life gardening techniques. Some of those techniques include the ability to plant your seeds, but making sure you're leaving them enough space to thrive on their own, as well as watering them, fertilizing them, and even clipping your plants to enhance their natural beauty. In the game, you'll also get to discover different colorful varieties and unlock full potential of each plant as you admire them in full bloom across the changing seasons. You'll also indulge in the very satisfying nature of pulling out weeds or choosing to leave some of the weeds behind to protect your plants from pests. Whether you want to play along the story mode where you'll get to follow along quests and orders, or get super relaxed in the creative mode, Garden Life, a Cozy Simulator is the perfect game for both nature lovers and people like me who can't keep real plants alive but so badly want to. Garden Life, a Cozy Simulator is available right now on Steam, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One and Xbox Series X/S, and will be available on Nintendo Switch on March 14th. And if you'd like to get yourself a copy of the game on Steam, you can use my special link in the description. I got the chance to check out Garden Life, a Cozy Simulator a little bit early, and it really was such a relaxing experience. From the music to the visual style, this game was really a satisfying game. This is a game where I felt the urge to shut off all the big lights, put on the mood lights, light my candles, drink my nice little tea, and learn about how to garden because it really just gave you that relaxing energy. I really like that this game is focused on teaching you real-life garden techniques. I've played tons of gardening and farming games before, but in so many of them, there isn't really an importance on the realism of what it's like to garden. Like, I'm not always pulling weeds or clipping my plants to enhance them. So I really like that this game features some different components that you might not see in other gardening type games. I also really like the opportunity to play along the story mode if you're someone like me and kind of likes to be told what to do next a little bit. But if you don't want to do that and you really just want to vibe with your garden, you can do so in the creative mode. And I really like when games give us this option because the ability to play kind of as you want makes a game feel even more cozy to me. So definitely be sure to check out this game if you are a successful gardener in your real life, or you're like me and you really want to be one in the virtual sense. And thank you so much again to Nacon and Daredrop for sponsoring this portion of the video. The next game on the list is an upcoming game I am so very excited about. I played the demo of this one recently and it has just stuck in my brain as a game I'm very excited about. This game is called Kamaeru Frog Refuge. Kamaeru is a cozy farming sim about collecting and raising frogs. But not only that, it's also about farming and preserving nature. In the game, you play as a kind soul, helping out an old friend to restore the wetlands of your childhood by transforming them into a safe haven for friendly little frogs. With the help of the game's cast of welcoming NPCs, you will get the opportunity to photograph and breed frogs to increase your reputation, decorate your refuge, and plant native crops to help your amphibian abode thrive. Like I said, I got to play the demo of this game recently, and oh my goodness, was it just so very much fun. It is kind of a balance between a decorating game, I don't want to call it creature collection because they're not creatures, they're frogs, a frog collection game, a photography-based game, and also a management game because at its core, you're managing the wetlands to make sure that its score goes up to invite more frogs to come and stay. You also want to make sure you're collecting different kinds of bugs to attract certain frogs. It is absolutely an adorable game. As someone who used to collect frogs as a child when I lived in the suburbs of New Jersey, this brings me back to collecting frogs with my best friend as a kid, but it puts it in a maybe more cozier way than I experienced when I was ferociously running around my backyard trying to catch frogs. This one's definitely a lot more calming and peaceful, and there are so many types of frogs in the game. It makes collecting them so much fun. It is a game that I feel like you can really get sucked into playing for hours, and if it's anything like the demo, it is going to be a fantastic cozy game that I definitely recommend wishlisting and checking out when it comes out. The next game on the list is also an upcoming cozy game, and this one takes nature, but puts it with a little bit of mystery. This game is called Botany Manor. Botany Manor is an exploration puzzle game where you play as a retired botanist called Arabella Green. In the game, you'll explore your house and gardens filled with research to figure out the ideal habitat of forgotten flora. In the game, you'll get to grow each plant to discover mysterious qualities that they hold. And to figure out each plant's habitat, you'll need to gather information by inspecting clues, such as botanical posters, newspaper letters, paintings, and postcards. In Botany Manor, literally anything you encounter can be useful for your research to help make all of the flora thrive. I love Botany Manor. It's another game that's not out yet, but I got to play the demo of. And you can tell, like, when I play the demos of these games and they're good, it just, like, sticks with me. And this is one that I have been so excited about. It's coming out in April, which is so very exciting. April is my birthday month, so I can't wait. This one is so much fun because I really like mystery and puzzle games, but ones that are still cozy, not always, like, super overwhelming, like, the stakes are crazy high. The stakes in this one is just you're helping forgotten plants and discovering the magical qualities about them, and you need to explore this ginormous manor of beautiful rooms and gardens to figure out what it is you're looking for to make this plant thrive. And I just think that is such a fun concept. It's perfect if you like nature games, but not just about caring for the plants. If you really want another component like a puzzle, I think this one is going to be a really good option to check out. Shifting gears a little bit, another one of my favorite kind of nature-inspired cozy genres is cozy games about camping, because I don't do a lot of camping, but I want to. I like glamorize the idea of camping a little bit. So this next cozy game is another one that is upcoming, and it takes place on a campground, and oh my goodness, it is just such adorable vibes. This game is called Pine Hearts. Pine Hearts is a cozy little narrative adventure game set in the sleepy scenery of Pine Hearts Caravan Park. In the game, you'll get to explore the great outdoors as you uncover items, unlock new paths, and discover all the little secrets stuffed throughout the park. Pine Hearts takes the item-based progression of Zelda and combines it with Souls-like level design and wraps it all in a very wholesome aesthetic with a focus on puzzles and not combat. Pine Hearts is a warm, thoughtful game about love, life, memories, and family. And it tells the story of the loss of a family member with tenderness and care. But if this is a subject that is sensitive to you, please be aware of it before checking this one out. I feel like I'm a broken record here. This is another game I played the demo of recently, and I really enjoyed it, so it has stuck with me. I really enjoyed my short experience playing this game because it is so much about the camping and the park, specifically your characters revisiting this park that they used to go to with their dad as a kid. And as you go to the different places in the park and you collect different items, talk to different characters, you're reigniting different memories you had from your childhood. And it just really feels so very sweet. The campgrounds are fun to run around and explore in. They're twisty and turny. You need to find the right ways to go to find the exact item you're looking for. It's puzzly, exploration, and it is a whole lot of fun. This is another one that is upcoming, so definitely be sure to wishlist it. And I really love that it combines a cozy atmosphere with the telling of a very important story about family and memories, and I just think overall it is very sweet. The next game on the list is another upcoming game, and this one, I feel like the aesthetic of this game is just so strong. This one is not only nature, but this one kind of gives me a little bit like cottagecore energy as well. This game is called The Garden Path. The Garden Path is a slice of life gardening sim that celebrates small moments. No matter how you decide to play, the garden is a tender world of familiar sights, sounds, mysteries, and friendly faces. It's a space to call your own, to curate, and to reflect. The Garden Path is designed to be played in short bursts as and when you wish. Time in the Garden Path runs in concert with the outside world, so you'll be able to stop by to wander your garden whenever the mood takes you. You'll get to find new travelers, events, activities, and distractions waiting for you every single day. Mainly, you'll get to take your time, play for a little bit, and experience it all at your own pace, and then come back the next day. I'm really interested in the Garden Path. Like I said, I like the aesthetics of the game. The characters are so cute looking, like the vegetable head people I think are just so fun and so cute. But I'm interested in this game because it is one that you get to play every day. There's another cozy game that is like this called Cozy Grove, and admittedly it's not one that I got very into, but I do really like this concept of checking in on it every single day. I feel like it reminds me of early Animal Crossing New Horizons before I started cheating and time traveling to go to the next day because I wanted to just keep playing. It reminds me of the simple nature of adding this game into your routine, either opening it in the morning when you're starting your day, or maybe even closing your night with it to unwind. I love the idea of having a game to continuously check in with, so I'm definitely really excited to see what the garden path is like when it comes out. And the last of the upcoming cozy games, the rest are all games you can play right now, I promise. This one is really perfect if you love to decorate. This game is called Horticular. Horticular is a relaxing garden builder that begins with mysterious gnomes summoning you. Their wish is for you to breathe new life into a long-lost garden, abandoned by its previous caretaker. In the game, you'll enter a magical world where you build up and expand a lush garden at your own pace. In your journey, you'll attract adorable animals to inhabit every corner, uncover helpful upgrades, and assist quirky characters for rewards and story development, all while juggling decay and fending off corruption sent by your nemesis. Horticular is a game I've seen for a while now, and every time I see it, I'm always really intrigued because it seems like it is really building centric. Like, if you like to decorate, you'll enjoy this one, but it also involves some weird gnome mystery action going on, as well as there is a bit of management as well. I think this one is definitely going to be a fun, quirky, and very interesting type of gardening game, and it's one that I'm really excited for. This would not be a nature and garden inspired cozy game list without me including one of the games that I recommend absolutely nonstop, and I'm gonna continue to recommend it nonstop because I like it that much. This game is called Garden Galaxy. In Garden Galaxy, you will build and arrange your own personalized garden from randomized item drops, pulled from an enormous selection of different items and decorations. In the game, no two gardens are ever the same. When at the mercy of chance, every garden you create will be unique and evolve with every new item from the pot. You can stack the odds in your favor with special items to increase the chances of getting items you want, or even stop them from appearing. Or if you're like me, you can just put all of the items in the corner while you decide what it is you really want to use for this garden and thinking about what you're gonna do for your next garden. I love Garden Galaxy so much. For me, this is one of my favorite games to unwind with. You don't necessarily have to make a garden. Some of the designs aren't necessarily the most gardeny garden ever. You can kind of do whatever you want in reason from what the game is giving you. I think that this game is something I really enjoy and something I continue to recommend is because it's so creative. They continue to put new items in the game, and it is just really fun to see where your progression is going to go. You may start building and thinking you're going to be building one thing, but then based off of the items you get, it turns out to be something completely different. And to me, that is very exciting. The music is very relaxing, and it is one of my favorite nature-inspired cozy games for sure. Now, what if you like nature, but you like a little bit of a darker vibe? If that sounds like something you'll like, you'll definitely enjoy this cozy game, which is called Strange Horticulture. Strange Horticulture is an opulent puzzle game where you play as the proprietor of a local plant store. You'll get to find and identify new plants, pet your cat, speak to a coven, or even join a cult. Mainly, you'll use your collection of powerful plants to influence the story and unravel Undermere's dark mysteries. Strange Horticulture is such a fascinating game. It really is a puzzle, and it is difficult. You gotta strap on your brain for this one. I really love the dark vibe of this game so much because it maintains its dark and kind of, I don't know, kind of gives me like Edgar Allan Poe vibes a little bit. It takes that feeling, but it does still keep it cozy because it's really just all about learning about and identifying fun plants and figuring out what plant you need to solve which problem. It is so much fun. If you haven't checked this one out already, I definitely recommend doing so. Sometimes I'm a little bit too not with it to figure out all of the puzzles, but I think that makes it even more fun. And every time someone walks through the door, it is always sure to be a mysterious and fun time. The next cozy game on the list I played recently for the very first time. It is one of the most popular cozy games ever, and I finally understand why. This is another one that's getting back to that kind of camping, nature-inspired vibes, specifically if you like to take hikes, or maybe if you're like me and you're chronically ill and maybe the real hike is not the best idea. If you want to take the virtual hike, then you might enjoy a short hike. In a short hike, you'll get to hike, climb, and soar through the peaceful mountainside landscapes of Hawk Peak Provincial Park. You'll get to follow the marked trails or explore the backcountry as you make your way to the summit. Along the way, you'll meet other hikers, discover hidden treasures, and take in the world around you. The game will feature the opportunity to explore the island any way you like. You'll get to hike at your very own pace, and there's no need to rush to the summit. You could take your time fishing or enjoying the other characters along the way. You'll also be able to collect hidden treasures to help you reach new heights, as you get to listen to a lush, beautiful soundtrack that progresses dynamically as you explore the wilderness. I really enjoy a short hike. It is such a beautiful game. I really love that it is all about, you have a destination, they make it clear, we want you to get to this place. But it isn't about getting to the place. It's that saying of, it's the journey, not the destination. It's very that in this game. I really like that you can take it as you want. If you want to just fool around with the NPCs doing their little side quests, you can do that. If you want to race straight to the summit, you can do that as well. But I really like taking in the atmosphere for this game. Again, this feels like a camping-centric, a hiking-centric game, and it is filled with people, it is filled with joy, and it is just filled with beautiful nature. I love getting to see all of the cliffs. I love being able to soar above them. It really is an experience that I recommend checking out. And the final game on the list is nature-inspired, but nature in maybe a different way. We're not talking about the forest here. We're not talking about a campground here. We're actually talking about the rainforest. The final game on the list is called Flutter Away. Flutter Away is a cozy, short nature exploration game where you'll get to enjoy the serenity of the Amazon rainforest. As a butterfly researcher on a 5-day camping trip, you'll need to explore nearby tracks, take photos, meet animal friends, maybe even a cute little capybara, and journal the discoveries you find along the way. Flutter Away is definitely a shorter game, but it is a very sweet one, and I don't often see cozy games that are set in the rainforest, and I really like the idea of exploring the nature in a different setting. The capybara, I feel like, makes this game, and also if you're interested in butterflies and research, you might really enjoy this one as well. The journaling mechanic is really pretty as it comes to life, so while it might be a shorter experience, it is definitely a very sweet one, and it's a lot different than most of the other games on the list. And there you guys have it. Those were some cozy games, both half that are out and half that are upcoming to wishlist of cozy nature-inspired games. A huge thank you again to Nacon and Daredrop for sponsoring a portion of this video. Once again, definitely be sure to check out Garden Life, a cozy simulator, if you are interested in the cozy gardening and nature vibes, because it really absolutely nails it. But I want to know your thoughts down below. What are some of your favorite nature-inspired cozy games? Do you like nature-inspired cozy games? Do you not? Are you like me? Can you not keep a plant alive in real life? I want to know. Let me know down below. Please be sure to click the lovely little like button on your way out, as well as subscribe for more cozy, chaotic content. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!